Okay, people who know me know I hate talking about politics. I hate it. Why? Because almost always people's minds are already made up before the discussion begins. So, with my dread for politics and politicians in general, why would I choose U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's recent brief trip to Taiwan as this week's episode for News or Noise? Well, because it could be setting the stage for a major market and economic moving news in the months and quarters ahead. I'm Chris Paris, Chief Investment Officer with Oak Harvest Financial Group, and this is our investment team's midweek release when we examine a news item, headline, or story making the rounds from publicly available sources, and we ask, is it news or is it noise for your money? This week, we take on Speaker Pelosi's recent trip to Taiwan and the implications it has for your money. So, Ms. Pelosi went to Taiwan last week, and she did it against the advice of White House's Security Council. She did it against the advice of the Department of Defense. She did it even though U.S. China tensions are already high, and Washington has been trying to get China to help on the war in Ukraine and other trade matters. So she pretty much did it against the advice of everyone in Washington, D.C., except a small group of ultra-conservative Republicans. Go figure on that. So she was there for barely 24 hours. And China's response? Immediately, their government fired off statements condemning the visit and warning of its severe impact on U.S.-China relations. The day after she left, China's military launched air and sea exercises and released a plan for drills surrounding the island for the next 4 days throughout the weekend. A map shows the drills encircled the island more completely than previous exercises. A former U.S. Navy captain and former director of operations at the U.S. Pacific Command Joint Intelligence Center, Carl Schuster, said China has gone a lot farther than they ever have before. Is this news? Yes, it's huge news. Yes, Taiwan, and more specifically, Taiwan Semiconductor manufactures. They manufacture over 50% of all outsourced global semiconductors. Last report, TSMC's market share was 53%. Viewers and listeners, this understates the importance because they lead the world in the most advanced chip manufacturing processes. Currently, TSMC and its South Korean rival Samsung are the only foundries capable of manufacturing the most advanced 5-nanometer chips. 5G cell phone chips? TSMC. Data center chipsets? TSMC. Virtual reality and game console graphics chips? TSMC. Driverless cars? TSMC makes all of them. They manufacturing technology and processes turn semiconductor chips designed on software platforms into physical and useful products embedded into almost every piece of technology you come into contact on a day-to-day basis. In China, just last weekend, ring-fenced the island country for 4 days, putting up a blockade in or out of Taiwan. Let that sink into you. If or when China does this for real, and it's not a drill, or worse yet, launches a forceful takeover of Taiwan, the American electronics and technology consumer user is toast. The global technology user is toast. If you thought inflation was bad now, imagine what your life would be without those cheap technology devices. Is this news for your money? 100% it is. I mean, 1,000% it is. And even more so as we push into 2023 and closer to 2024 presidential election, when China might tactically choose to take further action on or against Taiwan. If you want some more detail on this subject, there's a link in the description to a good piece that CNBC published last Wednesday. Keep this subject on top of your mind for all of 2023. At Oak Harvest, we think our clients are best served by us helping them plan for their future needs instead of focusing on the past. The future is always uncertain, and that is why our advisors and planning team plan for your retirement needs first and your greed second. Give us a call here in Houston to speak to an advisor and let us help you craft a financial plan that helps you meet your retirement goals. Give us a call here to speak to an advisor and let us help you craft a financial plan that helps you meet your retirement goals. Call us here at 877-896-0040 and schedule an advisor consultation. It's free. We are here to help you on your financial journey into and through your retirement years. I'm Chris Paris, and from the whole team here at Oak Harvest, have a blessed week.